All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakar Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing the word and sincerity and truth on the four corners of the earth. All right, and I'm just back with another quick lesson. I'm gonna get into these false doctrines. All right, whether you be, a teacher of a false doctrine or you be a follower, of that false teacher, man. All right, it's all idolatry. All right, it's all going against Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, especially those who were blessed with the knowledge of the true doctrine, and then basically just threw it by the wayside to go follow, some other doctrine, man. All right, you're willingly committing adultery. All right, adultery in a way. All right, spiritual adultery. But what I meant to say is idolatry, man. All right, because you very well know. All right, if you was in this truth, you very well know that that's idolatry, man. All right, any other doctrine outside of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is false. Any other belief, is just idolatry, man. That's all it is. All right, but I'm gonna start in 1 Timothy 1:3. All right, as I besought thee to abide still at Ephesus when I went into Macedonia, that thou mightest charge some that they teach no other doctrine. All right, and that's what we've been taught. All right, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. That's what we taught. This is the truth, and this being the truth, all right, there will be no reason for you to preach another doctrine, man. All right, if you wholeheartedly believe that this is the truth, all right, because you know it's only one truth, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you believe that you have that one truth, which is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, all right, which we know we have that one truth, there would be no reason for you to seek out any other type of doctrine or any other type of belief unless you didn't believe that this was the truth in the first place, man. All right. So that's, of course, starting with the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, but that's why we charge men not to preach no other doctrine. Ain't no need to preach no other doctrine. Unless you just want to, mislead people. If you had this truth and all of a sudden you want to preach another doctrine, you just want to mislead people. You want to, scatter the flock. You know what I'm saying? Scatter the sheep. Because that's the only thing that a false doctrine is going to do. All right. And we know that the true doctrine is the doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right. But I'm going to hop to Hebrews 13:9. It says, Be not carried about with diverse and strange doctrines, for it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with meats which have not profited them that have been occupied therein. All right, be not carried away with these diverse doctrines, man. All right, because this is America, man. It's so many doctrines you can get into, man. You can basically, like, if you think about it, you can basically make up a doctrine in your head and just put it on like YouTube or something. You know what I'm saying? Or let's say you're an author, write a book. You can write your own, you can't write these scriptures, but you can write your own beliefs and goofy motherfuckers. Excuse my language, but the simple will follow it, man. All right, so it's many diverse doctrines. All right, but we were commanded not to be carried away with those doctrines, man. All right, because if you wholeheartedly believe in the truth, ain't no other doctrine gonna be able to shake you up like that, man. It says not with meats which have not profited them that have been occupied therein. All right, because when you look at these other doctrines, it's not profiting these people, man. I mean, it's profiting the pastor on the carnal side, on the money side. All right, but no, you gonna get no spiritual gain in these churches or whatever wayward doctrine is being taught. You get nothing from it. All right, but we know, hey, the Most High is not a liar. All right, He said the prophecy is gonna come to pass. We watching them come to pass. All right, so we know, Lord willing, we be the elect. What we about to profit, what we about to reap. All right, what's gonna be our reward, and that's the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, all you other people that's in them other doctrines, you just in them doctrines. It's nothing. It's no beginning, middle, or end. You just in there. It's just something to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to Ecclesiastes. All right, Salakias. I'm gonna have to Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 19:19. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. All right, the knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine, all right, of life, man. So any other doctrine will be what? The doctrines of death, man. And that's what you you know, whether you be a fallout that fell into another doctrine, or you just had never acknowledged the truth and you in another doctrine, you in a doctrine of death. All right, because if the commandments of the Lord, all right, the pure words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is the doctrine of life, anything outside of that is going to be the doctrine of death. And that's what all of you people chose. It's not just brothers that fell out the truth, all right? A lot of you niggas in the world, y'all in that doctrine of death. Christianity is a doctrine of death. Islam is a doctrine of death. You know what I mean? And all these diverse, you know, other doctrines, man, it's a doctrine of death. It's once again, it's no beginning, middle, or end. It's just something to do until the Lord destroy you. All right, because when you look at the beliefs of let's just use Islam for an example. All right, they don't even believe that shit. The apostle did a video talking about Farrakhan. You know, why is he talking about the children of Israel if he's a Muslim? That's a clear giveaway. They reading out the Bible. They talking about a different God. You know what I mean? Basically a different set of rules. You know, something similar. All right, but they're reading out of a book. They're reading out of the holy scriptures and not the Quran. That should show you he a phony. All right, he's a deceiver, man. All right. But it says, and they that do things that please him, speaking on Heavenly Father, he shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. All right. But I'm going to have the 2 John 1 and 10. It says, if there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not into your house, neither bid him Godspeed. It says, for he that biddeth him Godspeed is partaker of his evil deeds. All right. So if anybody comes around you, okay, and they're not speaking the doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you are not to have no dealings with them. You know, like Amos 3 and 3, can two walk together, at least they be agreed. You aren't to have dealings with these people, man. All right, even if it was a brother who was in the truth, you just can't deal with them no more, man. Because the foundation of your brotherhood is the belief in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So what do you have to talk about now? All right, even in the world, you see that. You know, niggas who hoop, they hang together. You know what I'm saying? Or the gangster niggas, they hang together. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has let's say a relationship or a friendship is some foundation of similar beliefs or something like that. You know what I mean? It's some similarities in your character that is the foundation of your friendship. All right. And that's how it is in the truth. All right. The foundation, the similarity that is the foundation of our brotherhood is the belief in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So if they don't believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you have nothing, you don't have no foundation of a brotherhood. You're basically just two niggas in a room together. You know? But it says, I'm going to read 11 again. For he that biddeth him Godspeed is a partaker of his evil deeds. All right. And that's even, Esau even do that in his society, man. All right. He calls it an accessory to a crime. All right. You are an accessory to a crime. Like say somebody, rob a store and they hop in your car and you drive away unknowingly. You still going down with them. Because you an accessory, man. All right. So that's what you would be if you was to bid these people Godspeed. You would be accessory. You would be an accessory to the crime, all right, which is believing in another God, which is idolatry and adultery on a spiritual level. You would be an accessory to that crime. So that's why we not to bid them Godspeed or nothing. Just stop dealing with them, you know. But I'm gonna have to 2 Thessalonians 3 and 14. It says, and if any man obey not our word by this epistle, not so like note that man and have no company with him that he may be ashamed. All right. So you're supposed to mark that man, note that man, all right, and have no company with him. So like you have no company with him, so he'll be ashamed, man. All right. Now a lot of these people that you have no company with, all right, they may just be proud and not be ashamed and just go about their business, man. All right. But once again, we are commanded to have no dealings with these people, man. All right. This is Ephesians 4 and 14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive, man. All right? And you were deceived. If you had this truth, all right, the men that was lying in wait to deceive you, deceived you. You know what I mean? And we commanded not to be carried away with these, it's like you're tossed to and fro, all right, and carried about with every wind of doctrine. Every new doctrine you hear, you like it or something, or, you know, you got them itching ears, man. All right? That's why I say be no more children, because that's what a child does, man. You can tell a child any damn thing, man. All right? Because children, you know, Salakia, but you could tell a child anything, man, and they'll believe it, man. All right? But men, all right, who are rooted and grounded and got their feet planted into this belief, all right, ain't no wind of doctrine gonna blow by and you gonna run after it. All right? At least it be, you know, the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, which I pray, you know, for the Akim out there that's preaching this word in sincerity and truth, you know, that doesn't happen to you as well as myself, you know. But I'm gonna grab Romans 16 and 17. I'm probably gonna close out, Lord willing. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. All right. So if anybody is causing divisions or offenses contrary to the doctrine which we have learned, all right, we are to avoid them, man. All right, mark them. All right, which means you put a mark on them, you know, and you know, stay away from them, man. All right, because divisions and offenses. All right, division, that wayward ass doctrine may you know, seep into another brother of mine, man. You know, that you amongst laboring with, man. That doctrine, you know, that brother who has that new doctrine or that new form of idolatry may try to, you know, put that on brothers, man. That's division, man. All right, and offense. It's offensive, not even to us, to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, of course we're offended when we hear other doctrines, but it's really to the Heavenly Father and His Son, all right, that's offended, man. All right, but I ain't gonna make this video too long. All right, I hope that was edifying. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.